never paid much attention to the old mirror. It was already mounted on the bedroom wall when I moved in. Heavy, antique, with a wooden frame darkened by time. Too large, too ornate. I thought I'd get rid of it eventually, but something about it made me hesitate. It started with little things. My reflection seemed slightly out of sync. A blink that came half a second too late. A hand that didn't move quite right. Subtle. Easy to explain. Away tired eyes. Poor lighting. Maybe just nerves. But over time, the feeling grew. I'd catch it staring at me when I wasn't looking directly at it. Not physically, but in a way that made me feel watched. Like something behind the glass was learning, copying, studying. One evening, I tried a test. I stood in front of the mirror and waved my hand slowly. My reflection mirrored me. I nodded. It nodded. Then, just as I began to turn away, it smiled. I hadn't smiled. I froze. Then, I shook my head, forced a laugh, and blamed stress. I'd had too much coffee, not enough sleep. My brain must have filled in something that wasn't really there. But it kept happening. This smile returned. Sometimes, when I walked past. Sometimes, when I stared too long. It was never aggressive, just wrong. I covered the mirror with a sheet, thought that would help. But even under the fabric, I could feel it. A presence, a weight in the room, like someone else breathing beside me in the dark. Then, things escalated. I started hearing soft tapping from inside the mirror. At night, always when the house was silent. I'd lift the sheet, half expecting to see my own face pressed against the glass from the other side. But no, it always looked normal, just my reflection. Until one night, I walked by and saw myself, already standing there, still watching me. I hadn't approached the mirror yet. It was me, but I was inside the glass, wearing different clothes, older clothes. A small scar on my chin, a scar I didn't have. Not yet. Then he smiled again. Not a grin. A knowing smile. Calm, patient, almost sympathetic. As if he'd been waiting a long, long time. Not all mirrors reflect you. Some remember who you were. Others show who you'll become.